Hello listeners, today we are going to talk about the Unit 2, the employment relationships and the employment contracts.
This time, Isabel is going to ask me the questions and I will try to give the answers.
So here we are with the first question, Evelyn. Can you give us, please, the definition or a definition of employment relationship in the labor law in Spain?
Yes. It is the relationship between an employer and a worker. The worker will do a job following the employer's order, and the employer will pay the worker for his or her job.
Excellent. In the Spanish law, we can distinguish three things: employment relationships, special employment relationships, and non-employment relationships. The special ones have their own characteristics and their own regulations. So, Evelyn, please, can you give us some examples of them?
Sure. Let's have a look at them. The first one is high-level managers, domestic workers, the work done by inmates in prison or convicts, professional athletes and sportsmen, artists, disabled workers, and dock workers.
Very good. And now let's have some more examples, but about the non-employment relationships, please.
Okay. Here we are. These are the non-employment relationships. The relationship between the state and the civil servants, the work that people do to help a friend, neighbour or a relative that have a business, and lastly, the work that a spouse does for the other or for other family members.
Okay, thank you very much. Now let's carry on with the employment contract, which is an agreement between the employer and the worker. And I would like to ask you, Evelyn, are those agreements by written? Are they always by written?
No, actually. In the Spanish legislation, the employment contract can be both verbal or written.
I think I made a mistake. I said by written. Okay, so sorry. It is? But, or can we say by written?
You can say, is the contract always written?
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
So next, let's carry on with age. In Spain or in any other country, when young people are allowed to sign their own contracts. In Spain, you must be over 16 if you want to work. I wonder, how is it in your country?
In New Zealand, for example, you can work even if you are under 16. In my case, when I was 14, after school, I was working in a after-school daycare centre. So I was looking after children while their parents were still working. Other examples could be working in a supermarket or a takeaway food restaurant, for example.
Thank you very much. When in Spain, when you are between 16 and 18, you are not allowed to sign a contract by your own unless you are emancipated. And how about in your country?
In New Zealand, you don't need your parents' permission. Say you're 14 or 15, you can sign your own contract.
Okay. When you are when you are 18, you are an adult. That means you are free to move and do, sign, buy anything you want to. How about in New Zealand?
Yes, that's exactly the same. At 16 you have certain rights and then at 18 you are considered a full adult with responsibilities.
Okay, thank you very much. And finally, I would like to talk about the duration of the employment contract. Are the employment contracts always forever? That is, are they always permanent, fixed, either in Spain or in your country?
Unfortunately not. All over the world you can have permanent or fixed contracts and also temporary contracts.
Thank you very much, Evelyn.
We hope this helped you out and until the next video.
Thank you very much. Vale,